morning. We are on the road. We are on our way to Atlanta for the weekend. Me and Babe. Say hey, Babe.
What's up, y'all?
So yeah.
Good morning.
We are just leaving. We had to get up pretty early. We dropped off the girls and got gas, and now we are about to hopefully, I think, get some coffee because I need coffee. I am tired, not really a morning person until I have my coffee. So we got a 4-hour commute. We are in Tupelo, Mississippi, so we have a 4-hour commute to Atlanta for the weekend. It's just a quick little getaway. We just need to get away sometimes and have time to just date and be husband and wife without the kids, and yeah, just have some us time
and spoil each other.
So yeah, that's what we're doing this weekend. So today is Friday. So we'll be in Atlanta Friday, Saturday, and we'll come home Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna vlog this experience and hopefully show some things that we do and see and places that we eat. This is not our first time in Atlanta. We've been before, but the last time we came, we had the kids. So this will be our first time, just the two of us. So but nothing going on right now. We're on the road and we're gonna get some coffee and I'll check back in.
What's up, y'all? Right now we are in Fulton, Mississippi. Got a little hungry, so we're gonna stop and run in here and get some breakfast,
coffee,
and some coffee, and just get a quick little bite to eat, and then get back on the road.
Ooh, almost wasted. Got my coffee, we had breakfast, and now we are back on the road.
Yep.
Back on the road. So we're driving. We hadn't made it very far, but as we're driving, we're having like a conversation about marriage and about our relationship. And we have been married for 13 years. Well, it'll be 13 years this year, and we've been together for 13 years. But we were just talking about, like, he asked me like about how I felt about him and how does he make me feel, what do I love about him, and I didn't vlog that part, but I did tell him. But we're going through like this season in our marriage. It's been a rough season for us. This past probably 2 to 3 years, it's been pretty rough for both of us in our marriage, and we have been talking about separating and moving on and that type of stuff. So we have made a commitment to each other that we are going to try to fix all of these issues that we have in our marriage and try to just reconnect and rebuild our relationship back up better than it was before. And I'm not even going to say back where it was, but better than it was before. Right. And that requires us to have some really hard conversations sometimes, and we've been having some really hard conversations, and it's not always, you know, easy to sit and talk about like hurt that you've endured in a relationship, and to tell another person, you know, how they have made you feel about certain situations, or, you know, if you feel like, you know, it's just been a long time of just, you know, a combination of just hurt and no communication and no romance, and you feel like you have just grown apart and just fallen out of love, and when it's been it. Okay, so as I was saying before my phone overheated,
conversation got heated.
Yeah, I guess the conversation got heated, so the iPhone cut off. But yeah, we were just talking about marriage, and you know, we're going through things in our marriage, and this trip is supposed to help us to just kind of have time to just reflect on a lot of things, and for us to, you know, sit down and have some of those hard conversations without any distractions. And when you go through like seasons in your marriage, because trust and believe that if you stay married long enough, you're gonna go through some stuff. Like every day is not gonna be peaches and cream. You're not gonna be happy every day. You're gonna have days where, you know, it's gonna be hard. Like you're just not gonna feel like you're in love with that person anymore, and you're gonna, like, those days can turn into weeks, and those weeks can turn into months, and those months, you know, if you don't recognize the signs early that, hey, something is wrong here or something is missing here, and sit down and try to fix it early, then you just create like this cycle of just toxicity in your marriage. And like I was telling him, like when stuff goes on for so long and you don't try to recognize the issue, and you don't try to sit down and have those hard conversations and say, this is what we need to do to fix this, then it's hard to come back from that, because it can go on for so long until you fall out of love with that person, and then there's no connection there's no coming to no mutual agreement, there's no intimacy. Like, it starts to affect other areas of your marriage, of your relationship. So you can't ignore when things go wrong in your relationship. Like, you have to notice it. Like, hey, something's not right. Let's sit down and let's talk about how you're feeling, and let me express and communicate my feelings and how I feel, and let's talk about what we can do to get things back on track. And that's what I was telling my husband, like, it's hard to come back behind, you know, months and sometimes years where you leave a person just feeling like, you know, you can feel single in a marriage, and then you can't come behind that and say, okay, well, now I want to work on my marriage, and now I want us to just be all over each other and all in love and all of this. Like, no, the same amount of time, sometimes even more, that it took for the relationship to go downhill, sometimes it takes even more time to build it back up. And the analogy that I had gave him a couple days ago was, it's like a house. Like, when you're building a house and you start to notice that there's a crack in the foundation, and instead of you saying, okay, let me go ahead and fix this crack now, you allow that crack to just keep on going further and further and further, and then eventually your foundation of your home is just gonna fall. And then you can't wait until it falls to pieces and then say, I want to fix it. You were supposed to have been fixing it the moment that you noticed that it was a crack in the foundation of the house. So that's the way I look at marriage. I look at it that way. Like, you can't ignore when things are going wrong in your marriage. You have to stop. And whether that's doing like a monthly check-in with each other, these are just some things that I'm coming up with on top of my head that I feel like would help with that. Like, you may have to sit down once a month and just say, you know, how are you feeling? Or, you know, has it been a hard month for us? And what can we do to make it better next month? Like, what's some areas that I myself need to work on? Like, how have I made you feel this month? Like, those are some topics and some questions that I feel is a good way to just kind of keep that connection stable.
Right, and don't be afraid to have those conversations either, because you may feel like you don't want to upset the other person or whatever,
further hurt a person by not being honest, because if you feel like you got to walk on eggshells, you know, in your relationship, then that's not a healthy relationship. You should create that safe environment for a person to come to you and say, you know, I want to talk to you about this, without you getting all hostile and defensive and upset, because this is your relationship. Like, this is your partner, and it's supposed to be, you and your partner are supposed to be on the same team. It's not supposed to be like me against him and him against me. We're supposed to be together. So it's supposed to be us against whatever issue that we're facing. It's supposed to be, okay, let us come together and let us fix whatever issue it is. So if it's an issue that I'm going through, it's still going to be his issue as well. He still should feel like, okay, I'm going to stand with you on this and help you through it. And then if it's something that he's going through, I'm not just going to say, okay, well, that's your situation, you deal with it. No, I'm going to come in with him and I'm going to say, okay, what can I do to help you to get through what you're going through? And I can't do that if I'm in my feelings, or if I'm defensive or upset or mad just because he's going through what he's going through. So yeah, so that's what we were talking about, and I thought it was a good conversation to have, because I know right now we're in a space where, you know, we're just trying to work through things. We're not perfect. We don't have a perfect marriage. I would never want to put that narrative out there as, you know, we're just this perfect couple and we never fight and we never go through things, because that's not realistic. That's not a realistic take on marriage, because if you have been married for a while, or if you're thinking about getting married, it's important to know that, you know, if you're going through things, that you're not alone. And it's so easy to feel alone in marriage, especially like our age. Like, it's, you know, we don't have a lot of married friends, and we don't have a lot of people, you know, who we can go to about marital problems. So a lot of it is just trial and error. And, you know, I'm learning to pray more and to seek God more when it comes to my marriage, because it's a lot of things that I know I can't fix. It's a lot of things that's just way beyond, you know, what I can understand. I don't always understand him, and I don't always understand how his mind works, and, you know, the things that he might go through. I don't understand it. So I'm learning to just pray more and just ask God to just help me, you know, to be able to help him in the things that he go through, and help me to, you know, control my temper and my mouth and all of that, so that none of that gets in the way of the things that we're supposed to be doing as a couple.
Right. And also too, I mean, I do think, you know, to pray, yeah, that is a good thing, but it's also good to have that support too in your corner, other than your spouse. You know, like, it's good to have like married friends and people that are in the church that you know is about the right. So, you know, you may be going through some things, and, you know, you may want to, you know, talk to someone and, you know, get their perspective on, you know, different situations. So, I mean, it's good to surround yourself with good people too. So,
yeah, iron sharpens iron. So yeah, you definitely need people other than your spouse. You know, not because you need somebody to tell all your business to and to talk bad about your spouse with, but sometimes you just need somebody to say, you know, because I feel like, you know, when you get upset at a person, you don't want to hear from that person that you were wrong all the time. Sometimes it does take somebody else, you know, to come in and tell you, look, you know, you were wrong in this situation. You need to look at it this way. And, you know, to have other married people to say, you know, this is what I went through in my marriage, and this is what I did, and it helped. Maybe you can try it in your marriage. And I do feel like that's very important.
And also, I mean, be prepared, because like the answer and the response that they give you may not always be what you want to hear. So don't. What's the saying? The saying is it be swift to hear, slow to speak, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, be willing to take whatever they, you know, tell you without getting mad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta be able to handle the truth. Like, you gotta be able to handle somebody telling you, okay, you were wrong in that situation, and you have to be able to take that, you know, and be able to go back and apologize. You know, when you hurt people, you have to be able to apologize. And it's not that you get mad at them because they were hurt. And that's just for you to say, you know, I acknowledge the part that I played in that, and I want to apologize for how that made you feel, even if it was not my intentions to purposely hurt you. Just the fact that I can't get mad because my intentions was not to hurt him, and now he's hurt, but I have to apologize because he is hurting, and I was the cause of that. I was the perpetrator of his hurt, and I have to be adult enough to acknowledge when I am wrong and ask for his forgiveness and try to move on, you know, from that. And whenever he hurts me, I can't hold that over his head. Every time we get into it, I want to bring it back up. If I forgive him for his mistakes and the things that he has done, then I'm learning that I have to let go of that. Like, I can't hold on to it until, you know, I can't say I forgive you and then I'm still kind of holding it in my back pocket for the next time we get into it. Then I kind of throw it back up in your face. And like, that's something that I know I definitely need to work on. Yeah.
Me too. I'll be honest, me too. So, like I said, you know, marriage is work, and it takes both parties, it takes both husband and wife or whatever to make it work. It can't be a one-sided thing. So when you come into it, you're a team, and you get through everything as a team. So.
You want to tell them what we're doing? I don't know if y'all can see, but behind us we have blue lights. So Bae was speeding. State trooper said he was going 90 in the left lane or something. So he's checking license right now. So we are in is this Oxford? I think Oxford, Alabama, and we're only like an hour and a half away. So this is just a bump in the road. Hopefully once he checks his license, hopefully we can get back on the road and go on, because ain't nobody got time for this. All right, so we're back on the road. We did get a ticket, but but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's not stopping nothing. We're still gonna go on. Just one of those things. We're just gonna go on, just I guess a little bit slower. Is he pulling somebody else over? Is he pulling over? He pulling over so he can get somebody else. Just go find you something else to do. Anywho, they're just doing their job. But anywho, it's just a minor inconvenience, but it's okay. We're not gonna let it, you know, get us down. We pushing on. Alright, so we just made it to the hotel. We are about to check in and get our bags and stuff in. Whew, we made it. I was able to get a nap. Sorry, I got makeup on this shirt, but yeah, we did make it safely, thank God. And let's go. Let's do it. Tool. It's clean. Okay. What kind of view we got? Trees.
Trees.
Oh, little view over there of the city. Okay, this ain't too bad. It's mostly trees, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll be pretty at night. But here's the room. Not bad, not bad. What you up there doing?
I found a movie theater, so we're about a couple miles away, not far. So we're gonna go and probably go ahead and get the movie tickets and probably get a little snack, something to eat, and go to some stores.
Sounds good. So I'm trying to decide to switch into this little Steve Madden backpack that I got from Walmart. Y'all, it's cute too. It's really cute. I know I got it to wear to the movies. Y'all, it's cute. So I'm thinking about just going ahead switching into this and being done. But I also bought me just a solid black crossbody purse. I got this one from TJ Maxx and it was marked down to $40. But this is what I've been carrying. This is my everyday bag. Hubby got me this for Christmas. And it's a Coach tote. And it's full. I just don't want to drag all of this around today. So I'm about to switch out of this in either this or my little backpack. Alright, so we are on our way to the movie theater. Babe's gonna go ahead and get our tickets. We are going to see The Color Purple. We're a week late, but I have been wanting to see it. I mean, it's been so many spoilers. In a sense, I feel like I may have already seen the good parts. I don't know, but I have been trying to stay away from anything Color Purple related that's been posted on social media. But The Color Purple is actually one of my favorite movies. Like, I know the original movie word for word.
She ain't lying.
So it's one of my favorites. So I'm actually excited to go see it in theaters, and that's what we're about to do now. This is a really nice area too. It's a mall right here that we're passing. Some stores that I have never heard of, but maybe we'll get to check them out anyway. I may find something new that I like. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff over here. Mexican sounds good. I done got hungry, y'all, so everything is starting to sound good. There's an Ulta. I might need to hit up Ulta.
Well, that's really good.
The Container Store, Barnes and Nobles.
Target right here.
Yay, Target.
Supposed to be a lot of stores over here in this area.
It's a really nice area. We're passing by a lot of stuff. Turn it so you can see. But definitely want to go to TJ Maxx. I'm always gonna go. I feel like when I go out of town, I'm always gonna look for like a TJ Maxx and a Ross because that's what's familiar to me. Right. Where we're from, we don't have all these fancy stuff. We don't even have a Target. So when we go out of town, it's like a whole new world. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're kind of scoping out the area a little bit.
That's a Goodwill right there.
And of course, David would point out a Goodwill. Look, I'm all for a good thrift store now, man. Don't get it twisted. And it's in a nice area too. Don't think I won't be all for hitting up the thrift store especially in the morning when we really ain't got much to do. I definitely might go to the Goodwill. But yeah, so that's what we're doing now. We'll probably hang out in this area. Yeah, we'll probably hang out in this area. It's not far, like 3 or 4 minutes from our hotel, so this will be perfect because we can hang out over here and then do a little shopping and then go to the room and get dressed for the night and come back and do the movie. Little case spade. You knew where to find me, huh?
Yeah, I figured you weren't gonna be too far.
No, you knew to come over here to the purses. All right, so we've been to a couple stores. We went to Marshall's. We went to Old Navy. Did we buy anything? We haven't bought anything. I found some stuff in Old Navy, but I ended up just putting it back. I don't know. I'm just having one of those days. Some days, like, I can go shopping and overdo it, and then some days I don't want to. So, I guess we're getting ready to, go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Bay has to go to Walmart, so we're gonna go to Walmart, and then we're gonna go get dressed and get ready to go to the movies. All right, so we have a little change of plans. Right now we are going to the Dollar Tree. I have forgotten some things I need to get. So that's what we're doing now. We're headed to Dollar Tree, and then we're gonna go back to the room and we're gonna rest. We were gonna go out to eat, but we ate Chick-fil-A like around 2:30, and it's almost 6, and I'm not really that hungry. So if we eat before the movies, the movie started what, 9:25. So we decided to just go to the room and shower and just rest for a little bit because we've been up since like 5 this morning, and I think we're both pretty tired and we just need a break. So we're gonna go rest, and we'll probably eat before we go to the movie, but it won't be I don't think anything extravagant. So yeah, I like that house. It's pretty.
Not right here in this spot, though.
No, I don't like the spot. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling, but we are tired. We've been on the road and, you know, running errands and trying to do stuff, so it's time to take a break. I know, boring, but it is what it is. We're sightseeing too as we're driving, because this area is new to us. So, and there's some really nice houses. So I'm looking at houses. I keep getting distracted, and I'll probably talk to y'all again once we get ready to go to the movie. We are getting dressed to go to the movie.
Yep. I want to go see The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Late show.
Yeah, it's late. It's almost 9 o'clock. So we're gonna head out. I'm not putting makeup on because I had makeup on and I took a shower and I washed my face, and I don't feel like putting makeup back on now. I just dropped toothpaste on my shirt. Scent of the night, I'm using You're the One and this Luminous body cream. Smells so good. I didn't know it had glitter in it. I don't know if you can see, but it has glitter in it, but I'm smelling good. And we're watching this docu-series on Gypsy Rose. Have y'all been following this story? So I'm listening to this while I'm getting dressed. So y'all, look at Daddy. He's looking good, smelling good. You about ready? Okay. You look good. So this is the finished product. Outfit, boots, and my bag. I'm taking my little backpack. So this is what I'm wearing to the movies. I'm gonna go see The Color Purple. I wanted to wear purple, but yeah. No. It's raining and I know it's cold because it was cold when we came, so he's gonna pull the car up and we're gonna get ready to head back to the hotel. All right, so we are in the car. Like I said, it's raining and it's 12:03, so it's after 12 o'clock, so nothing's open. So we're gonna go to the hotel and try to get some rest, do some stuff tomorrow. It's been a good day. What did you think about the movie?
It was good. It's different. I'm not really used to musicals, but I mean, for the most part, it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I still prefer the original, but it's all right.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm a Color Purple fan anyway, so, ooh, excuse me. I enjoyed it. Of course, we had heard mixed reviews about it, but I knew I probably would enjoy it. Just, I was excited for it. I remember when I first saw the trailer coming out for it, I was excited. So, I wasn't let down. So, anywho, we're about to end day one. We're about to go ahead and end it because it's late and we're both tired. I'm ready to just go back and just go to sleep. So yeah, we'll pick up on tomorrow.